भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार सच्ची गीता मुरली 14th February 2026 morning class 25th September 1968 Om Namah Shivaya. Godly student children. Yes, Baba. If the father sits to charge the batteries and the children sit with their eyes closed, what would be said? One does not sit with eyes closed in school, nor does one feel sleepy. Children should not yawn. Study is a source of income. There is an income of millions and multi-millions. Here souls have to be reformed. Om Namah Shivaya. The spiritual father sits and explains to the sweet spiritual children. What has he taught the spiritual children? The spiritual children know that the spiritual father has come from the supreme abode and is teaching us. What is he teaching? He teaches how to connect the yoga of the soul with the father, which is called the pilgrimage of remembrance. It has also been told that by remembering the Father, you sweet spiritual children will become pure and reach your pure abode of peace. How easy the explanation is. Consider yourself a soul and remember the beloved Father, and your sins of many births will continue to be incinerated. This itself is called the fire of yoga, the ancient, the ancient fire of yoga of Bharat, which the Father alone comes and explains every 5,000 years. Only the unlimited Father comes and explains to you children in this ordinary body in Bharat. Only by this remembrance will the sins of you children of many births will be incinerated, because the Father is the purifier and almighty authority. The battery of your soul has now become Tamo Pradhan. It was Sato Pradhan. Now have to make it know how to make it Sato Pradhan again, so that you can go to the Sato Pradhan world via the abode of peace. Children must remember this very well. The Father gives a dose only to the children. You can perform this pilgrimage of remembrance while standing, sitting, and moving around as much as possible while living in household interaction. You must remain pure like a lotus flower. You must remember the Father as well, and along with that you must also imbibe divine virtues, because the world has devilish characters. You children have come here to create divine characters. You know that the characters of this Lakshmi and Narayan were very sweet. People have been singing their praise in the path of devotion. No one knows when the path of devotion began. You have understood it now, and you have also understood now when the kingdom of Ravan began. You children should keep all this knowledge in your intellects, since you know that we are children of the ocean of knowledge, the spiritual Father. Now, the spiritual Father has come to teach us. You also know that this is no ordinary Father. This is the spiritual Father of all souls. His residence is always in Brahmalok. Physical fathers live right here with everyone. Children must keep this in their faith very well. The one teaching us souls is the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, who is the unlimited Father. In the path of devotion, despite having a physical father, they call out to the Parlaukic Supreme Father. His one and only accurate name is Shiva. The Father himself explains, sweet, sweet spiritual children, my name is just one Shiva. Although they have heard many names and built many temples, all of that is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. The accurate name is only one, Shiva. You children are called souls. There is no harm if you are called saligrams. Shiva is only one. He is the unlimited Father. All the rest are children. Before this, you used to go to the limited fathers as limited children. There was no knowledge. However, you have been performing many types of devotion. You have done devotion for half the cycle. Devotion began from the copper age. The kingdom of Ravan also began. This is a very easy matter, but because of having stone intellects, hardly anyone understands such an easy matter. No one in the world knows when the kingdom of Ravan began or when the kingdom of Rama begins. You sweet, sweet children know that the Father is the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of happiness, the ocean of peace. Whatever he has, he comes and gives to the children. Scriptures are the knowledge of the path of devotion. Now you have understood knowledge, devotion, and then disinterest. Vairagya. These three are main. Sannyasis also know knowledge, devotion, and disinterest. But the sannyasis have their own limited disinterest. They cannot teach unlimited disinterest. There are two types of disinterest. One is limited, the other is unlimited. That is the disinterest of Hatha Yoga sannyasis. This is unlimited. Yours is a Raj Yoga. They leave their households and go into the jungle. So their very name becomes sannyasi, Hatha Yogis. They leave their households to remain pure. This is also good. The father explains that Bharat was very pure. No other land is as pure as this. The praise of Bharat is very high, which the residents of Bharat themselves do not know. Because of forgetting the father, they forget everything. That is, they become atheists and orphans. There was so much happiness and peace in the golden age. Now there is so much peacelessness and sorrow, and that is the incorporeal world, the abode of peace where we souls reside. We souls come here from our home to play an unlimited part. Now this is the Purushottam Sangam Yuga, confluence age, when the unlimited Father comes to make us to the new world. The Father comes and makes you. The Father comes and makes you the most elevated of all. God is called the highest on high, but they do not understand at all who He is or who is called that. They have placed a large lingam. They think this is the incorporeal supreme soul. They do not even understand that He is the Father of us souls. They worship Him and say, Shiv Baba, Shiv Baba. They will not say Rudra Baba or Baburnath Baba. You also write, do you remember Shiv Baba? This slogan should be put up in every home. Remember Shiv Baba and your sins will be incinerated because the Father alone is the purifier. In this impure world, not a single person can be pure. In the scriptures, they have written impure everywhere. Even in the Silver Age, they say there was Ravan, Sita was stolen. With Krishna, there was Kansa, Jarasandha, Hiranyakashyap, etc. They have defamed Krishna. Now, how can all this happen in the golden age? They have defamed the Father too, so they have defamed the deities as well. They keep defaming everyone. So now the Father says this is the pilgrimage of remembrance to make souls pure. After becoming pure, you have to go to the pure world. The Father also explains the cycle of 84 births. This is now your last birth. Then you have to go home. Bodies will not go home. All souls have to go. Therefore, sweet, sweet children, sit considering yourself to be soul. In other spiritual gatherings, you sit as body conscious beings. Here, the Father says, sit while being soul conscious. Just as I have this sanskar that I am the ocean of knowledge, ocean of happiness, ocean of peace, you children also have to become that. You also have to tell the difference between the unlimited father and limited fathers. The unlimited father sits and explains all the knowledge to you. Previously, you did not know. Now, he explains how the cycle of the world turns its beginning, middle, and end, and what the duration of the cycle is. In the path of devotion, you were told everything upside down. By saying the duration of the cycle is hundreds of thousands of years, they have put you in pitch darkness. Devotion is indeed called the path of ignorance, the path of degradation. You have only been coming down. They even say that the more devotion we do, the more we will pull the Father down. The Father will come and make us pure. They pull the Father because we are impure. We could become very unhappy. Then they say we are calling the Father. The Father also sees that they have become completely unhappy and Tamo Pradhan, and 5,000 years are also completed. So then he comes. This study is not for this old world. Your soul will imbibe it and take it with you. Just as I am the ocean of knowledge, you too are rivers of knowledge. This knowledge is not of this world. This is a dirty world. The bodies are dirty. These have to be left. The body cannot become pure here. I am the father of souls. I have come only to make souls pure. Human beings do not understand these matters at all. They have completely stone like intellects. They are impure. That is why they sing purifier. The soul itself has become impure. The soul does everything. The soul performs devotion too. The soul takes the body too. Now the Father says, I have come to take you souls. I, the unlimited Father, have come at the call of your souls. You called out so much. They are still calling out. O purifier, come. O God, Father, come and liberate us from the sorrows of this old world, from the devil's kingdom. Then we will all go to heaven. No one else knows. Where is our home? How and when will we go home? They beat their heads so much to go into liberation. They adopt so many gurus. They have been beating their heads for birth after birth. Those gurus do not know the happiness of liberation in life at all. They want liberation. They even ask how there can be peace in the world. Sannyasis also must be knowing only liberation. They do not know liberation in life. But the inheritance of both liberation and liberation in life is received from the unlimited Father. While you live in liberation in life, all the rest go into liberation. Now you children are taking knowledge to become this. You alone have seen the most happiness. Then you alone have seen the most sorrow too. You who belong to the original eternal deity religion have become corrupt in religion, corrupt in action. You were in the pure family path. This Lakshmi and Narayan belong to the pure family path. Do they not? Leaving the household is the religion of sannyasis. Sannyasis were also good initially. Now they have become Tamo Pradhan. You too were very good initially. Now you have become Tamo Pradhan. The Father explains that this is a play of the drama. The Father explains you started worshipping those who made you orphans. You do not understand what those who make you widows will give you. It is all the drama. But the Father explains to you children about your mistakes. They went away making you orphans and without a master, yet you make them gurus. You consider them God and also consider them gurus. The religion of sannyasis is distinct. They were Sato Pradhan in their religion initially. Then they too fell and became Tamo Pradhan. Otherwise, earlier they used to just take alms and leave. They never used to look. Now those very souls wash their feet and drink it, considering it nectar. So this study is for the new world. The Father says, according to the drama, I have to come every 5,000 years in the impure world, in an impure body. Neither is the cycle of hundreds of thousands of years, nor am I omnipresent. You have been doing this disservice, defaming me. Still, how much benefit I grant you. You have defamed Shiv Baba as much as you haven't defamed anyone else. The Father who makes you the master of the world, for him you keep saying he is omnipresent, that he is in cats, dogs, pebbles, and stones. When deformation also reaches its limit, when I come and grant benefit. This is the Purushottam Sangam Yuga, the benevolent age when I have come to make you pure. I tell you such an easy method to become pure. You have stumbled a lot in the path of devotion. You go to bathe in ponds too. You think you will become pure by this. Now compare that water with the purifier Father. That is all the path of devotion. This is knowledge. Human beings are in such pitch darkness. They are sleeping in the sleep of Kumbhakarna. You know that it is sung at the time of destruction, those with a non living intellect are destroyed. Now you have a loving intellect, number wise according to your efforts. It is not complete because Maya makes you forget every moment. This is a battle of five vices. The five vices are called Ravan. They show a donkey's head on Ravan. Human beings also become like those with a pony's intellect. No matter how much you explain, they do not understand by signals. That is why there is the symbol of a donkey on Ravan. The Father has also told you that one never sits with eyes closed in school. In the path of devotion, they give teachings to remember God by sitting with eyes closed. Here, the Father says this is a school. Those who sit with eyes closed are called the blind children of the blind. You have also heard the Lord Sadguru blesses with a glance. They say this is a magician. Oh, there is praise. The deities are those who bless with a glance. The one who makes a human into a deity with a glance is a magician, right? If the father sits to charge the batteries and the children sit with eyes closed, what would he be? What would be said? One does not sit with eyes closed in school, nor does one feel sleepy. One should never yawn. Study is a source of income. There is an income of millions and multi millions. Here, souls have to be reformed. This aim and object is standing before you. If you want to see their kingdom, go to the Dilwala temple. That is non living. This is living. There are deities and there is heaven too. The bestower of salvation for all comes only in Abu. Therefore, Abu is the greatest pilgrimage place. The Father alone comes and grants salvation to all the founders of religions or gurus. This is the greatest pilgrimage place, but it is incognito. No one knows this. Acha to the sweet, sweet spiritual children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the spiritual father and Dada. Namaste from the spiritual father to the spiritual children. Lots of love and remembrance to my beloved Bab Dada and Mat Pita. Namaste Baba, Om Namah Shivaya. Blessing. May you be an experiencer of supersensuous happiness. You are those who always sway in supersensuous happiness. Are you not? You found the Father, you found everything. Through this very awareness, the experience of supersensuous happiness will happen automatically. Ignorance of sorrow, no name or trace of sorrow. Now, the confluence age is the time to remain in supersensuous happiness. This experience will not happen in the golden age. So, take benefit according to the time. Om Namah Shivaya.